Hi, fifth graders. Welcome to Lesson 3A, Plant Adaptations. We are going to be talking about what is a plant adaptation and what are the basic traits of different plants. While a plant adaptation is some sort of characteristic, trait, or ability that a plant has adapted over time that makes it better suited to survive in a certain ecosystem. Today we're going to be looking at this tree called the deadly manchineel tree. And it grows this fruit known as the apple of death because it's that dangerous. So what we're going to do is pause this video and go back to the classwork assignment and watch the little apple of death video. It's only 3 minutes and you're going to learn about the adaptations that this specific tree has and how it makes it survive more easily in this ecosystem. So after you watch that, come back to me. You can go ahead and pause it right now. So as you can see, manchineel trees have several unique adaptations that help them to survive in their habitats. Can you think of any other plants with unusual traits that help them to survive? Well, in order to think of unusual traits, we first need to get an idea of what traits are normal for a plant to have. So first we're going to learn today about what sorts of traits most plants have, which will allow you to think about what might make a plant different or unusual. So today you are going to be divided into 4 different groups. Based on your group, you are going to read one of the following articles, and then you are going to tell us about the main idea and evidence. So for starters, group 1 is going to be reading Catching Bugs, group 2 is going to be reading Trapping Worms, group 3 is going to be reading Spreading Out, and group 4 is going to be reading Taking Over. So if you look on your classwork assignment, you will see your group, what group you belong to. If you are in Mrs. McCauley's class or Mrs. Vaughn's class, then you will see your groups listed as well. Once you have identified what group you are in, you're going to come back to the slides and you are going to find your article. So if you are in group 1, you'll be reading Catching Bugs. Throughout this reading, you will have open your Lesson A plant outline, and it looks like this. What you're going to do is tell us what the main idea of this article is. Essentially, I want you to tell us what adaptation does this plant have, and then you're going to support that with some details. So for example, in most plants, leaves help them make food. So I am already gathering the idea that this is going to be about leaves. Now, once I have determined what the main idea is, I'm going to fill it out right here. Then I'm going to use these following boxes to fill in what supporting details this article gives me to confirm the idea that was given as the adaptation. So whatever adaptation you have, you need to support that with evidence from this article, okay? Then once you have filled that out, so once your outline is filled out, you're going to go to your class's Flipgrid that is attached to this assignment, and you're going to tell us about your article. Because what we're going to do is tomorrow, we will look at each other's videos and learn about the other parts of the plants. So for instance, if you are in group 1, today you're going to learn about catching bugs, and then tomorrow you are going to watch one video from each of the other articles and learn about what your peers have taught you. So make sure that since your peers are going to be watching your video, that you are giving lots of detail, you're being descriptive, and you're helping them to really understand. So you're going to be the teacher in this case. Think of your video as my video right now. To you, I'm teaching you. Tomorrow you are going to be teaching your peers. So you're making your video today and tomorrow they're going to be watching it. So try to be very specific when you are giving supporting details in your main idea. After you have completed that, you are going to scroll down and read about some of the traits of photosynthesis and also the cells of a plant. So in these little bubbles, you will see lots of information about different plant processes such as photosynthesis, and then you will learn about how they store food, different types of food, different parts of plant cells, and finally you're going to use these 2 pages to help you complete a crossword. Now this crossword I actually have created into an online version so that you can use it online. What you have to do is go to the link, Play Crossword Puzzle, open it up, and the same exact questions are going to be on your crossword puzzle. So 3A plants, as you can see, we have our numbers going across and our numbers going down. Whenever you see these 3 lines, it means you have to fill in the blank with a word. If you were to type in a word, for instance, one down, let's just say food. Happens to be correct. That was a lucky guess. What if I said, happily? That didn't go green, so that means that that is not the correct answer. If you put in the correct answer, it will turn green, and that is how you will check, okay? So, just to review, make sure that you identify which group you're in. After you've identified your group, you're going to read your article. After you read, or while you're reading your article, you're going to be filling out this outline, and afterwards you are going to make a short Flipgrid video telling us what the main idea of your article was and what supporting details the article gave you. Tomorrow we will be watching each other's, and then your last activity for today is that crossword puzzle. So have fun!